Good morning, students. Yesterday we have studied the factor theorem. Today we are going to study the factorization, that is a quadratic polynomial by splitting method. So factorization of a quadratic polynomial by splitting method. The splitting method, it means we are going to split the middle term into the two parts. Now the standard quadratic polynomial is always in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, where a, b, c are the real number and a not equal to 0. That is a required condition. Because if a becomes a 0, naturally ax square term will become the 0, and so it will not be the quadratic, it will convert into the linear factor. And for that the condition required is a is not equal to 0. Now for this we'll take one example how to factorize this. That is x square minus 5x plus 6. This is the simplest example that what we have taken. Here we'll compare what is the value of a with comparing with ax square. We get the value of a as 1, b as minus 5 and c as plus 6. Now always the first rule is that always multiply a and c. So we'll multiply a and c. Naturally what we get? Plus 6. Multiply, when we multiply with the sign also. This is plus plus, so it will be plus 6. Now once we get the multiplication is a positive, it indicates that we have to split the factor of a 6 such that their addition will be equal to the middle number, that is a b. So that is a fixed rule. Always first rule, multiply a and c. Second, if the multiplication is a positive, get a factor of 6 such that addition will be equals to the middle term. So in this case, what we required? We required a factor of 6 such that the total will be 5. Now what are the factors of 6? The factors of 6 is 6 ones are. But 6 plus 1 is 7. So these factors are not perfect. Now we'll go for the another factor. Another factors are 3 twos are. 3 plus 2 is 5. So the factors will be 3 and 2. Now the third rule, when we get the addition equal to the middle term, the sign of the middle term should be given to both the numbers or both the factors. Here the sign of the middle term was minus. So we'll give the minus sign to both the numbers, that is 3 and 2. So the numbers will become minus 3 and minus 2. So now the middle term minus 5x will be split in the two parts as minus 3x and minus 2x. Now we will write the first x square minus 5x plus 6. Now in place of minus 5x, what we have to write? Minus 3x and minus 2x. So we have split these three terms into the 4. Now we will take a common from first two and last two. What is a common from these two terms? X is a common. So what is the left? X minus 3. And from these two terms, minus 2 is common. Always remember, when we take minus sign common, sign of each and every term changes. So this will becomes a plus and this plus will becomes a minus. Now we get x into x minus 3 minus 2 into x minus 3. This bracket is the same, x minus 3. So we will take that factor again the common, that is x minus 3 is a common factor. So what is left from here? That is x, and from here is minus 2. So the factor of x square minus 5x plus 6 is x minus 3, x minus 2. Now we will take one more sum. Factorize 2x square minus 5x plus 3. Now first rule. What is the first rule? Multiply. Will for that a and c. So first get the value of a, b, c. What is the a here? 2. B is minus 5. C is plus 3. Now first multiply a and c. That is a plus 6. As it is a plus, get a factor such that addition is 5. Again we get the same factor. That is a 2 3s are 6 and 2 plus 3 5. And as it is a positive, the sign of the middle term will be given to both. So it will be minus 2x minus 3x. So minus 5x will be replaced as minus 2x minus 3x as the same sum previous. Now we'll check whether our answer is the same. Answer will not be because the polynomial is a different. 2x square minus 5x plus 3. We'll replace it as a minus 2x minus 3x plus 3. Now what is the common from these two terms? 2x is common. From here it is left x minus 1 minus 3. Just we have stated whenever minus sign is common, sign of each and every term changes. And so we get again here x minus 1. Now x minus 1 is a common factor. So we'll take that as a common and we'll write it as in one bracket. And the from second bracket, what are the terms remain? From here it is a 2x and from here it is a minus 3. So we get x minus 1 into 2x minus 3. Hope you have understood where what we have done. We have taken the last sign is positive and in both the sum, the middle term or the middle sign was negative. Now we will solve the two more sums where the middle sign is. Today we are going to with only the positive formula. Tomorrow we will go with the negative when the multiplication becomes a negative. Now here 3x square plus 13x plus 12. So the value of A is 3, B is 13, C is 12. So A into C, that is a plus 36. As it is a plus, get a factor such that their addition is 13. Now the factors of 36 are many factors are there. 36 ones are, that it will not work. 18 twos are, but 18 plus 2 is 20. That is also not correct. 12 threes are, but total will be 15. That is also not the correct. Then 4 nines are 36 and 4 plus 9 is 13. So the middle term 13x will be written as 4x plus 9x. Now we'll replace that 3x square plus 13x plus 12 will be written as 3x square plus 4x plus 9x plus 12. Now what is the common from this two element? 3 and 4. No number is common but x is a common. So x in a bracket 3x plus 4 plus what is the common in this two part? The common is 3 because 3 threes are 9, 3 fours are 12. So we can take 3 common. What is the left from here is a 3x and from here it is left as a 4. Now 3x plus 4 is a common bracket and from here it is left as a x and plus 3. The next sum is given 5x square plus 16x plus 12. Same way, A is 5, B is 16, C is 12. So A into C, that is a 60. Get the factor of 60 as addition must be 16. We get the factors as 10 6 are 60 and 10 plus 6 is 16. So 16x will be replaced as the sign of the middle term should be given to both. So both are positive, that is a 10x plus 6x. And so this is written as 5x square plus 10x plus 6x plus 12. What is the common from these two terms? 5x is common. What is the left? X plus 2 plus 6 common. X plus 2. Now what is the common? X plus 2 is a common. So what is the left from here? That is a 5x plus 6. That is a second bracket. So we get the factors as x plus 2 and 5x plus 6. What we observed, whenever quadratic is there, we get a factors, linear factors, and we get the two factors. I hope you have understood. That is always remember that multiplication is a positive. Get a factor such that the addition of the number should be the equal to the middle number and the sign of the middle number should be given to both of this. If middle term is negative, both will be negative. If middle term is positive, both will be the positive terms. The questions I have given you for the homework. Try to find out the answer for all these 5 questions. Hope you have understood. Tomorrow we will go with the rule of whenever the sign or the multiplication becomes a negative. Thank you, students.